Today we are looking at my Summit One trumpet, and I am going to explain some of the features of my trumpet and of course tell you a little bit about why I designed the Summit One model and what makes it more efficient and why it may be a better solution for some of you. Quite a few people have chosen the Summit line because it includes a lot of features you don't find on other trumpets. And that would include the standing wave efficiency that's built into my horns. Basically, throughout the tubing here, we are not going to lose very much energy, if any at all, on most of the partials due to mitigating vibration created by antinodes. So that's a little bit about standing wave efficiency, and I do discuss that extensively on my website, and I'm happy to answer any questions for anyone that does not know. Most of my clients will call in or visit the shop, and I give them usually a 10-minute to maybe even a couple-hour lesson on standing wave efficiency because it really is the heart of what I do. SWE tuning slide. The newest Summit trumpets have an SWE bell crook, but my trumpet was built a few years ago before the bell crook and before the adjustable gap receiver. This is a standard receiver. This one matches my mouthpiece, and I hand carved the two to match. Hopefully you can see that detail. This horn is specifically set up to be very flexible with no gap in the mouthpiece and receiver, so there's no space between the back bore of my mouthpiece and the lead pipe. And the number one lead pipe gives me a lot more flexibility, but not as big a sound. The number 7 bell spreads the sound out to the sides of the room, and it sounds very big. But this is really one of my smaller sounding horns. I should say middle of the road horns. The top bracing of the Summit One is, I guess, a lot of people consider it to be decorative. In reality, it's functional. That bracing prevents energy loss in the standing wave. The finger rings also have holes in them, and those also do improve standing wave efficiency. A lot of you may wonder how that's possible. I would recommend spending some time on my website, or just email us or give us a call and we can set up a time to discuss how and why that works. But it's too long of an explanation for here. This bell is my number 7. So it's larger than most bells. It's 5.5 inches in diameter. And it has a medium-large taper throughout the flare. This trumpet was built, I believe, in 2011, and it is lead pipe 1, bell 7, as you can see on the top bracing. Most Summit and Summit One trumpets are machined into the top bracing, either on the top or the bottom, with the lead pipe bell, where it was made, and of course whatever you choose to have on there as well. I put my signature on this one, which is just barely visible because of the shadows. The newest Summit One trumpets include the adjustable gap receiver, and that is this right here. And the adjustable gap receiver, I'm sure many of you have seen in the past. but this receiver unscrews, and you can change the insert inside. And let's see if I can just unscrew that for you. You can see I have unscrewed the receiver, and I'll take it off entirely. And I'm not set up with a tripod today, so it's not as easy as it could be. This is a lead pipe that's just going into production on a horn today. So I just grabbed it off my bench. Here's the insert that's removable. This insert allows you to adjust the venturi, impedance, airflow, and flexibility. What that means is that if the horn feels too tight or too open to you, we can adjust it by putting a different insert in there. And as you can see, here's a table of some of the parts that we show our clients. And you can see I have lots of different inserts. So here are some more. And when you purchase a Summit or Summit One trumpet, you get a full set of inserts like this. And after you've played the horn for a few weeks and you've decided you like one or two inserts because they have the right balance of flexibility and slotting and airflow, then we'll send you an entirely new set of these inserts based on your favorite one. So there are 450 variations on the inserts, meaning you can make your horn feel like it has 450 different lead pipes. You will see on the Summit One trumpet in the near future, you will see the bell crook brace and the bell crook entirely machined with our SWE technology, and that is similar to the tuning slide where it's machined in 2 halves. So that's one of the newest features. Modular finger rings have been on my list for the Summit line for years now. Those may go into production by the end of the year. Some other new options, we offer the Pollard water key, which could go in place of the Saturn, and I have a new Harrelson water key that could also replace the Saturn water key. So you will see some of those in photos and in reviews on my website. The newest model that will come out with Harrelson trumpets is the Muse trumpet, which will have modular bells, modular lead pipes, and it will completely change the way that you approach the trumpet and of course how you interact with it, because you could take one trumpet and simply in a few seconds or even a couple minutes modify the trumpet with different parts to make it suitable for a different style of music, all the way from sounding like a flugelhorn to a lead or commercial sounding. Alright, so here's my review of the Summit One. This is my personal horn, like I said. The newest ones do look more advanced. They are more advanced. They have the AGR, they have more SWE options, and I'll do a review of those as well.